Yeah, sort of a mixed bag for BC today in the new federal cabinet, but a lot of attention from the David Eby government on this new administration in Ottawa because the province has a lot of asks on the table. Only 2 of 28 ministers coming from BC today, a paltry amount when you consider the size of the province. Former Vancouver Mayor Gregor Robertson in Housing and Delta rookie MP Jill McKnight in Veterans Affairs. 3 Secretaries of State, which are junior roles. Esquimalt Stephanie McLean, the only island voice, and she has the seniors portfolio. Robertson, the most important and controversial appointment, a former BC NDP MLA. He should, in theory, align with the NDP government provincially on housing at a time when Carney's promised to create a new Build Canada Homes Corporation, and BC is ramping up its own BC Builds. But he also has a lot of baggage. Robertson left mayor in 2018 in Vancouver so unpopular he imploded his Vision Vancouver party. He infamously promised to end homelessness by 2015, which obviously didn't happen, and housing affordability in Vancouver worsened markedly during his tenure. Still, the BC NDP hopeful today at his appointment.
First ask will be for them to consider tying immigration to housing. This is something that I've been asking for years, and I think that conversation needs to happen. We need to ensure that there's fair infrastructure dollars being made available to communities throughout British Columbia. We need to ensure that there's investments being made in affordable housing, Indigenous housing, replacing SROs. So the list is long, and I look forward to meeting with them to get to work.
BC watching closely a few other files. Chrystia Freeland on internal trade, where BC wants barriers ended. North Vancouver's Jonathan Wilkinson dropped entirely from cabinet. And that energy file, which is so critically important to BC, going to an Ontario MP. Carney scrapped his standalone mental health ministry as BC still wrestles with the overdose crisis. And the new Attorney General, Sean Fraser, now in the hot seat on the revolving door criminal justice system.
We've been working the last few weeks to come up with really solid policy agenda items to strengthen our bail system and strengthen our criminal justice system. I'm really looking forward to meeting with Minister Fraser to talk about BC's agenda on that, and we're currently putting our list together. We also are very interested in online safety and what the federal government is planning on doing that, and they had a lot of election promises, the federal Liberals, that we've been watching that I think align with some of BC's goals.
BC's Premier has taken an aggressive stance on the new federal government, writing the Prime Minister last week to say the province needs a better share of federal funding and that Ontario and Quebec get all the special deals. BC Premiers have for a long time demanded better treatment out of the federal cabinet. Federal cabinets haven't provided it. We'll see if this one is any different. Back to you.